Now that certain facts have come to light surrounding the death of Ted Binion, we no longer believe the cause of death to be undetermined. During autopsy, we discovered a liquid mixture of heroin and Xanax in Binion's stomach. As he was known to smoke and not ingest the drug, we now believe Ted Binion was murdered.
It's based on the true life story of Ted Binion, who was this very famous casino owner of the Horseshoe Casino in Las Vegas. And he died under mysterious circumstances about 10 years ago in Las Vegas. And a few months after his death, his ex-girlfriend was arrested together with her boyfriend and accused for first-degree murder. He was a very heavy heroin addict. And nobody knows that did he overdose himself and that's how he died, or was he forced to overdose, or did they just watch his death, and didn't do anything about it? Nobody knows what happened.
This story just appealed to me, what kind of girl Sandy was, and what her relationship was like with Ted. And there was a man named Rick Tavish who Sandy became romantically involved with, and so it was the dynamic of the relationships in this story that appealed to me.
The book was written by Jeff German, which the script was taken from, and he is completely convinced that it was Sandy and her boyfriend who are responsible for his death, that they did it, so it's without any question of doubt, I mean, I have a different viewpoint about it, and Marsh has a different viewpoint, and it's wonderful when we all start to kind of voice it and argue about it, and it's great, because that's what the questions which the film should ask.
You don't know when you're watching what happened. I mean, I don't think that anybody knows except Sandy and Rick Tavish and Ted Binion what happened in the house. That, did they let him die? Did he overdose on his own? What were the circumstances surrounding his death? Are things that we just don't know.
It's a whodunit to a degree, but I feel that the decks are so stacked on some level against Sandy Murphy and her boyfriend that you really believe they did it, and kind of at the end of the movie, you're left with questions again.
I think it's a very unusual script, and the structure of it is really unusual. What's great about it is you never know what you're seeing. Is it the past or is it the present? And you get used to it as the story progresses. And it allows the film to have a certain structure which is very kind of modern in a way, where you don't have to explain everything.